Ever feel like everyone's feelings take priority over yours? What if I told you being a little more self-focused unlocks true happiness? Do you carry this constant draining tiredness deep in your chest? This isn't the satisfying burn after a workout or a long run. It's a heavy, sticky exhaustion you can't shake off no matter what you do. You overanalyze every tiny disappointed glance your boss sends your way. You spiral over group photos from coworkers that left you out entirely. You dread that judgmental tone relatives use when asking how much you make. Even random strangers online leaving rude comments get stuck in your head. Your mind acts like a sponge that soaks up every single outside opinion. Every offhand comment people make weighs you down nonstop. Eventually, that sponge feels as heavy as solid metal inside your body. It sits in your chest and makes it almost impossible to breathe easy. You might think overthinking everyone's mood means you're thoughtful and empathetic. Truthfully, you're handing full control of your emotions to every stranger you meet. One careless sentence from anyone can ruin your whole day or keep you up all night. You think you're living freely, but you're just a puppet pulled by invisible strings. Any person can tug those strings and instantly shift your entire mood. If you're sick of letting other people's opinions trap you in stress, if you want rock-solid inner peace nothing around you can break, it's time to stop obsessing over every small judgment thrown your way. Once you stop caring about trivial outside noise, the whole world treats you better. Healthy emotional detachment is basically low power mode for your brain. Most people automatically label detachment as cruelty, laziness, or selfishness. They'll say life's purpose is caring about every person and every little thing, but they mix up genuine care with draining emotional overinvestment. Your mental energy is a limited resource you only get fresh every single morning. When you wake up, you have a fixed amount of mental stamina to spend all day. Every task, chat, and emotional reaction chips away at that energy reserve. Average folks waste most of it on tiny, meaningless daily annoyances. A stranger stepping on your shoe can drain your mood for hours on end. You automatically assume coworkers whispering or talking trash about you. Late food deliveries spark pointless arguments that burn through your focus. A small critique from your boss ruins your entire afternoon's mindset. At night, you replay all these tiny incidents and sink into self-doubt. You get nothing meaningful done while draining every bit of your mental strength. Real detachment isn't cowardice or turning your heart completely numb. It's an essential skill to protect your limited daily mental energy. Mentally strong people refuse to waste energy on petty little annoyances. Workplace gossip that doesn't affect their goals doesn't register to them at all. Minor daily inconveniences never trigger big emotional outbursts for them. They take useful feedback on board and ignore meaningless nitpicking. By the evening, they still hold on to most of their daily mental energy. They use that leftover energy to grow, learn, and enjoy their own life. People who guard their mental energy always live far more fulfilling lives. Caring too much about trivial stuff slowly wears down your mental health. Every toxic person you fixate on ties another heavy weight to your shoulders. Memorize 2 simple rules to guard your inner peace at all times. This mindset isn't rude. It's your shield against unnecessary emotional drain. First step, stop caring about other people's judgments of you. You don't have to perform perfectly for an audience of strangers. You feel stifled because you're constantly acting to satisfy everyone else. You pretend to be agreeable, so you never have to turn people down. You overspend and exaggerate your success to impress old classmates at reunions. You play the perfect child, parent, and coworker 24/7 without a break. Every social event feels like a stage with critical onlookers judging you. You panic that tiny mistakes will make everyone laugh at you behind your back. You hand over control of your life to people who barely notice you exist. In your own life story, you think you're the main lead character. To everyone else, you're just a tiny side detail in their busy daily lives. You can't even remember awkward little moments from other people's past actions. Everyone spends all their brain power worrying about their own image. Psychologists call this common bias the spotlight effect. You falsely believe every single person watches every small flaw you show. Everyone's only focused on their own mistakes and personal insecurities. Realizing no one's paying close attention to you unlocks massive inner freedom. Try this simple trick to break free from people-pleasing habits. Think of every random person around you like non-player characters in a video game. Gamers never let NPCs' insults or praise mess with their personal feelings. They only care what rewards or progress those NPCs can offer them. Apply this exact logic to every person you meet in real daily life. Demanding clients are just characters who pay you for completing work tasks. Gossiping relatives are irrelevant side characters with zero impact on your goals. Flaky romantic prospects are just minor side plots in your bigger life journey. Never drop your main life goals to chase unimportant side distractions. Seeing most people as background characters frees you from craving their approval. You stop fearing criticism or hunting validation from random strangers online. Redirect all energy wasted overthinking others straight back to self-improvement. This mental shift feels incredibly light and liberating once you get used to it. You can't make every single person like you, and you don't need to. When some people dislike you, it just means you're living authentically to yourself. Second step, let go of obsessing over every win and loss in life. Accept all unexpected outcomes, and nothing will ever break your spirit. Fixating too hard on results brings way more pain than temporary joy. A tiny mishap early in the day can ruin your whole mood for hours. You treat small accidents like terrible omens of bad luck ahead. All that negative mood comes from refusing to accept small, unexpected events. You crave full control over every single tiny detail of your daily routine. Perfectionism is the root of constant anxiety and endless mental suffering. The world is naturally chaotic. Rigid plans will always fall apart eventually. Mentally strong people accept imperfection without giving up trying their best. Their core mindset: allow mistakes, failures, and missed opportunities. Accepting every possible outcome makes you emotionally tough and resilient. Quickly accept losses and move forward to keep your peace of mind intact. Once damage is irreversible, acknowledge it and stop replaying it in your head. Regular people waste tons of energy regretting small financial losses. Strong-minded people accept losses and immediately shift focus to new chances. Dwelling on past mistakes creates heavy sunk emotional costs you can't recover. Lingering over losses only drags you deeper into mental exhaustion. The ability to bounce fast from failure is your most valuable life skill. Take constructive criticism, fix flaws, and brush off temporary setbacks. Accept lost clients and pull valuable lessons from the whole experience. Embrace sudden career shifts and view them as fresh chances to restart. This detached mindset builds quiet confidence and solid self-respect. When you don't chase every small gain, other people naturally respect you more. People treat you with care once they realize you don't rely on them for validation. View every tough hardship as just another stage of your personal growth. Third step, stop wasting energy trying to prove your worth to everyone. Constantly defending your character creates endless mental fatigue. When people call you quiet or antisocial, you rush to explain your personality. When others claim you're lazy, you scramble to show proof of all your hard work. When someone labels you unreliable, you list every honest thing you've ever done. Trying to win everyone's trust is a pointless drain on your limited energy. People who truly trust you never demand constant explanations from you. If you hold genuine value, you don't need to argue with people who doubt you. Those who misjudge you act out of ignorance or hidden jealousy. Arguing to change their minds only traps you in their negative cycle. Strong people never waste words justifying who they are to random others. People who truly understand you won't need long explanations from you. When facing unfair accusations, simply reply, "You might be right about that." Anyone criticizing you will come ready for a long back-and-forth argument. Agreeing with their judgment instantly strips them of power to upset you. This simple response tells them their opinions hold zero power over you. Unstable people live by other people's standards and judgment systems. Mentally strong people only judge themselves by their own inner values. Outside judgments don't shift how you view your own self-worth. This freedom lets you stop forcing a fake, people-pleasing persona. Real success means living your life fully on your own personal terms. To reach that state, you have to accept that some people won't like you. You gain complete freedom once you stop begging for universal understanding. Fourth step, let go of misplaced pity and respect other people's life choices. So many people drain themselves carrying other people's personal burdens. They feel obligated to fix every single person suffering around them. You comfort heartbroken friends for hours, yet they bounce back without your help. You stay late to help struggling coworkers finish work, then take blame for their errors. You lecture misguided relatives and they see you as intrusive and arrogant. Your exhaustion comes from crossing the line between your life and theirs. Separate life responsibilities. Whoever faces the consequences owns the problem. You only manage your own responsibilities. Never take on others' struggles. Heartbreak is another person's life lesson. You can't take away from them. Weak work skills are their own responsibility to improve over time. Family conflicts belong to their household, not a burden you have to fix. Unsolicited pity often comes across as condescending judgment to other people. Strong people save their emotional energy exclusively for their closest loved ones. Listen politely when others vent, but don't absorb all their pain fully. You can't solve every person's struggles and fix their entire messy lives. Offer gentle empathy, then shift your focus back to your own priorities. This emotional distance isn't selfish. It protects your long-term mental health. Meddling in others' choices forces you to share their negative outcomes. If they follow your advice and fail, they'll hold permanent resentment toward you. If they ignore your words and fail, they'll still blame you for not stopping them. The empty title of being the nice one isn't worth wasting all your energy. Stop trying to rescue everyone around you and respect every person's own fate. Only share deep advice with your family or people who ask you for professional help. Keep gentle emotional distance from all other casual acquaintances. Clearing other people's troubles from your mind frees up tons of extra energy. Use this extra time and stamina to grow and enjoy your own beautiful life. This mental clarity feels like clearing years of clutter out of a cramped house. This mindset won't make you cold or ruin your genuine friendships. Letting go of trivial worries opens up a far broader, brighter life perspective. Your social interactions become sincere instead of driven by fear of judgment. Your hard work becomes focused instead of fueled by constant anxiety. Your kindness holds firm boundaries and earns you genuine respect from others. A truly satisfying life relies on low internal conflict and steady inner energy. Your energy stops leaking away on trivial outside distractions and nonsense. Guard your mental space tightly. Not everyone deserves access to your peace. Leave behind that old version of you who over-worried about every stranger's opinion. Rebuild yourself as a thoughtful person with rock-solid inner boundaries. Keep physical distance from anyone who constantly drains your mood and energy. Refuse to let others manipulate you with unfair moral pressure. Cut off emotional blackmail and refuse to play their manipulative mind games. You're here to witness life's beautiful moments and chase joyful new experiences. You were never born to be controlled by random people's shifting moods and words. When you stop caring about trivial outside noise, everyone else starts valuing you more. Confident people ignore others' judgments, while insecure people overthink every glance. Choose to live with quiet confidence instead of constant worry and stress. Start living as a free, self-reliant person from this exact moment forward. Only people who let go of overthinking can taste this deep, lasting inner freedom. If this mindset resonated with you, hit that like button right now. Subscribe to my channel for more videos on building unshakable inner peace. Drop a comment below. What's one thing you waste mental energy overthinking? See you in the next video, and take good care of your mental peace.